Good evening, my dear YouTube viewers. Today also we will continue the yesterday's theory information. In scientific discipline, the concepts terminology will be called as scientific jargon. In social sciences, the concepts are always abstract form which is useless. But visible traits based on the statistics, they can easily construct the intuitivity and deductivity. The cultural concept is also abstractive form, and its cultural traits are transformed from one generation to another generation, either in the vertical or horizontal form. At times, some cultural traits has some significance, special significance. But if the modification started, those significant traits will lost their its significance or almost all disappear. Like the mathematical formula, that is, timeless truth concepts are permanent. Present and permanent. Example, 2 into 2 or 2 plus 2. It is a universal principle, universal phenomenon. And then in the social sciences, we cannot do any experiments. But we can do the experiments in pure sciences. Why? Because this is due to the high frequency of thought process of the human beings. The more abstractive theories means the more generalized theories, which has a wider application, particularly at the real situation or actual situation is going on. The theories are two types: formal theory and substantive theory. The formal theory is inclusive, basic sense. Its main aim is to separate and also in the set of principles. All these are useful as foundations for social life. So these principles are useful to understand the social phenomenon, and its paradigm has given the birth for the grand theory. This grand theory makes broader generalizations, nature of society, nature of transformations, but failed in explaining the predictability. Once again we will refresh the subject matter. This in scientific discipline, the concepts terminology will be known as scientific jargon. In social sciences, all concepts are abstractive in form which are useless. But visible traits based on the statistics, we can construct the intuitivity and deductivity. The cultural concept is also the abstract form, and its cultural traits are transformed from one generation to another generation, either in the vertical or horizontal pattern. At times, some cultural traits has the more significance, but when the modifications has taken place, they lost its significance. And like the mathematical formula, the timeless truth of concepts are permanent. Example, 2 into 2 or 2 plus 2 is a universal principle or universal formula. In social sciences, we cannot conduct the experiments, but it is only confined to the pure sciences. Why? Because the high frequency of human thoughts or human thought process. The theory is more helpful to understand the relationship among concepts, traits, and human beings. The more abstractive concepts means the more generalized concepts, more generalized theories, which has a wider application, particularly at actual situation. The theories are two types. One is formal theory, second one is substantive theory. In the formal theory, it is inclusive basic sense. Its main aim is to separate and also to form the set of principles. All these are useful and act as the foundations for the social life. So these principles are useful to understand the social phenomenon, and its main paradigm has given birth for the grand theory. This grand theory makes broader generalizations, nature of society and the nature of transformations, but it is unable to explain the predictability. By this, today's lecture is completed. Please go through the subscribe. This is Bindu taking leave from the YouTube platform. Good night.